Hi everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to the unexpected stream. Welcome everybody. Let's see, what color do we want today? Welcome everyone. Today I have a topic for you that is universal. Yet, if you follow me because of Ukrainian, Russian, Slavic relationships, it will be very helpful. But I will be creating more universal content. And this video, actually, I am is inspired by one of my subscribers, which is my Patreon, Mr. Wayne. And I did have drawing. We had some little giveaways and prizes recently. So some people were not in the drawing, but I'm still going to do a video for the special request. And his request was asking about whether friendship could go or grow into romance. I believe his question was also, when you reconnect with a friend, should can that grow or evolve, blossom into romance? But this is going to be slightly more general, which still will apply for this topic. Hello, everyone. Welcome on this beautiful rainy day, rainy Sunday in Michigan. Welcome, everyone. Um, as always, wonderful to see you on the channel. Hi, Jim. Hi, Bills. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So, and I think Jim can relate to that too. We're gonna talk about whether what are the real chances of friendship blossoming into romance. First of all, let me tell you this: that friendship is also a form of love. Friendship is also a form of love. Who is agreeing with me on that? Friendship is form of love. The only difference is not. It doesn't have a sexual element to it. That is, friendship is when you feel very positively towards somebody. You enjoy them, you admire them, you are genuine. You don't have any agenda rather than spending time. The person around you make you feel wonderful. So friendship is love. I have several female friends that I call it friendship, but it's also love. So it's very connected. It's just that it does not have a sexual element to that feeling. So a lot of people, when they meet each other, I consult a lot of people, come across different stories, have my own experience in life, and very often when people meet and there is no initial chemistry, when men and women, no matter what nationality, what country, when they meet, you don't always get an instant spark or love from the first sight. Usually love from the first sight, to be very honest, and we all know that, it's more like lust from the first sight. It's more like exciting passion, chemistry. When you meet somebody and you feel your body responding towards them, you feel, ooh, that's it. I feel amazing. I'm all excited. But not so many people talk about the downside of it, because when you meet somebody and you are immediately into them, you are instantly into them, you do not get an opportunity to get to know them. I'm going to say this again. When you have instant chemistry, instant desire, instant passion, and let me tell you, it happens, you do not have a chance to get to know them before that. So basically, if you get carried away by the passion you feel, you don't really have friendship. So it's I want to make my point on sharing a situation from the other, on a completely opposite side. So then, once you dive into passion, after some time, the blinders disappear and you start to have clear vision. And before you know it, you realize that the person that you were having this strong infatuation for not only is not your friend, but you don't really have much in common. You don't really even, you can't even have a conversation. So this is a downside when you have incredible chemistry. And just to be clear, I'm not against incredible chemistry. I think it's amazing. I think it makes you feel alive, and I think it's a lot of I think it's incredible drug for our brains, and it's very addicting, and it's incredible. And it's not always mean that once you can think, you will find out that this person is not compatible. It could be a compatible person, but what happens when you have instant passion, instant physical attraction, and you dive into it, you cannot clearly see what you are dealing with and what's going on, right? Who is agreeing with me? If you have some life experiences, you probably know what I'm talking about. So, that gives you an idea that sometimes having connection with somebody from the other side, when you actually get to know them first, you don't even think about romance necessarily. You just really enjoy their communication. You enjoy being around them, getting to know them. You don't have an agenda for romance, so you feel free to talk about things and connect and do all of these things. What happens is that you already have a lot of things that you are connecting on. I'm going to say this again. When so happened that you had friendship first, you already have a ground for a good relationship because you are compatible. Maybe you share similar views, maybe you like similar things, maybe you had similar experiences, and you were exploring each other without agendas that, oh, we must be a couple. And then something happens. Maybe you were friends because one of you was in a relationship. Maybe both of you were married. Maybe both of you just not, just it wasn't even a question. There could be many different circumstances why one's friends can possibly in future become more than that. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have passion too. Passion can happen, can take over later, suddenly. But the positive side of that is that you kind of know who are you with at that point. Hi everyone. Hi Stephen. Good to see you. Welcome. But now let me tell you a little bit more. Thank you so much guys for the comments. I'm gonna look at them in just a minute. But I want you to also understand very, very important thing. If you have a friend, you have friendly relationship, you have to give the other person space. You cannot just come at them 90 miles an hour. And you need to also understand that they may not feel the same way toward you. Just because something happened in your life and now you see them as an object of attraction and desire for you, it doesn't automatically mean that they will feel the same way. They may only see you as a friend, and that is okay. But that doesn't mean that you should not give it a chance and be playful about it and be um, spontaneous about it, and make some comments or make some suggestions, or create something fun to do. It doesn't have to be that you just run into somebody, you or connect with somebody and you overwhelm them with the depths of what you feel inside of you, because it can scare them off, even if they are possibly could respond to you. You have to understand that passion and attraction is not in person's power. You cannot tell somebody, well, um, you need to feel passionate about me. Sometimes it's just not there, and this is a danger. This is the danger of friendships that grow into love, because sometimes it grow into love for only one person. So therefore, you need to be aware, you need to be able to listen, and you need to detach from the outcome. If you already like this person, if this person makes you smile, if this person makes you feel amazing, you need to consider to detach from the outcome. You cannot push, you cannot force. The only thing you can do is create a circumstance or create connection where you can enjoy it, and you can suggest, you can make playful things, and see if that gets rejected. You should be able to understand that, okay, I guess it's only from my side. But a lot of times you can discover that maybe there is a mutual spark. One thing I do really like about when people who are really good friends, they fall in love and then they have passion and desire added to their current friendship, is that once again they do know each other. Because when you experience strong feelings and love and passion, you have no idea who you're dealing with, because you completely blinded. When women engage in intimate activities with men, they are completely blinded. They have all this oxytocin, all this bonding hormones and emotions. They see you through the pink glasses, and you see them from the pink glasses, and that is part of the nature. I talked about this before in my videos, that nature doesn't care for mortgages and responsibilities and marriage papers or divorce papers. The only thing nature is cares for is the instinct to reproduce. That's why one of the reasons we feel such a strong passion sometimes for somebody. We can't explain it if you don't even know that person, but it's a strong instinct. There are different sides of things. There are spiritual side, physical side, emotional side, but there is also a very strong nature instinct of desire, and you can't explain it. And sometimes it can be very hard on people, because people mix passion, desire, and infatuation with feeling of love. Passion is a part of love, but it doesn't define love. There is a lot more things to love than just passion. So, to make a long story short, I do believe that yes, Wayne, thank you for the video request. There is definitely a chance from something blossoming or evolving from wonderful friendship. That's actually part of my story too. Back in time, I had friendship first. In significant relationships that I had, uh, especially one of them, I had friendship first. And that just gives you this peace of mind. And I wouldn't say that it takes away from passion. It's kind of exciting to get to know each other on a wild side, so to speak. I'm gonna call it the wild side. There is nothing wrong with it. It's not embarrassing. It's not bad. It's quite amazing, because you also have already trust. You're not fearful, because very often ladies feel they have the feeling of passion, but also they have fear or not enough of security, of comfort. And that's why even if you have intimacy, they don't open up because they don't fully trust you. So that's about it. I do think that it is a possibility. Uh, it is definitely a possibility from a very pleasant, very sweet connection and friendship to blossom into romance. Um, you have a benefit of already knowing the person, understanding them, have common interests and values, which makes things easier for the long term. But one thing you need to understand, that there is no guarantee that it will turn you that friendship will turn to passion. There is no guarantee that the other person feels the same way that they want to take friendship on the next level. And also, you cannot be pushing and attaching the outcome when you have that when you're not even enjoying your time because you're so focused to get somebody with you, to cuff them, so to speak. When you have a very strong agenda, you can actually hurt, uh, even if they have a desire for you as well. It can come out too overwhelming. So you have to give it time, you have to enjoy it, you can be playful about it, and just take it as it goes. It may or may not blossom to romance, but it's definitely worth worth a try. But you have to understand also that the other person do not always expect that. A lot of times, and I can relate to this, a lot of times ladies have no idea that their friend, that they consider one of their good friends, is head over heels in love with them. Sometimes we are blind to it, uh, for various reasons. So if you come and if you're gonna be overwhelming and you're gonna just kind of take the bull by the horns, it could be not so pleasant experience. I would just suggest, enjoy what you have, enjoy getting to know them, and instead of being very serious, you can be playful and just see if you're getting a response. And when you get a response, that is a green sign. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Give me some comments. I know you have been writing comments. By the way, thank you everyone who have been writing under the videos and sharing my videos. In about a month, I will have a another little prize rewards drawing. So for those people who are very active, for my Patreons, for super chatters, we're gonna pick, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 top hardcore supporters, and we're gonna have some rewards. Just have some fun. We're gonna have a party, okay? So thank you everybody. And if you're on my Patreon account, like Mr. Wayne, who had asked me for this video, um, you can request a topic. You're very welcome to request a topic, and since you are dedicated and supportive, I would put your topics and your ideas, um, definitely to be aired on. So welcome and hello everyone. I'm gonna look through your comments. All right, let's see. Well, thank you, Timothy. Wait, not Timothy. I'm sorry, James. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Um, you have good taste. By the way, this coming Wednesday, we are going to have our Patreon Zoom community call. So I hope to see you there, James, because I have not seen you for a while. So it'll be wonderful to see you. um, I know, Bill, I got your topics. Some of them are very difficult to address, so I need to prepare a little bit more to be able to address them. I also want to thank you to some people who are on my channel, who sometimes send me belated super chats. I want to thank you for that. Sometimes, you watch the video later, or you have, some response or thoughts or something like that. Thank you, everybody who is supporting the channel. As you know, not so much mainstream. It's not. We don't really talk a lot about the mainstream media things. So a lot of my content is. Not favored. So each time you support the channel, it really means a lot to me. I take it personal, so thank you so very much. um, I want to thank for that, people who do that. And you also going to be, some people are private, they don't want to be talked about, but you're also going to be at the monthly drawing rewards. I feel like it's just nice to be able to have being able to connect more in person with somebody who is really enjoying the channel. Yes, I know. I need to make my. I can read your name, Gingrich. Yes, I know. I had a lot going on. I wasn't very attentive in my comments on this video. I will definitely post my Patreon. Maybe Bill or somebody else could drop the link to my Patreon, but I will post it under the videos. If you go to my previous videos, you will see my link. You can also Google Veronica Olson on Patreon if you enjoy my content, and also if you would like to be a member of live Zoom calls. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate this. Thank you so much. So I'm looking through your comments. Jerry Butler is saying, friendship is a necessity in a good loving relationship. I totally agree with that. And unfortunately, a lot of marriages and a lot of relationships does not have good friendship. And that becomes a problem. Once the hormones normalize and the passion kind of becoming more, the feelings are becoming just more normal, then lack of friendship is becoming a big problem, because you may not have that many interests, you may not share views, how to raise your children, you may not share political views, you may not share spiritual views, and that is a major problem. So that would be amazing if more relationships would be built on friendship and then blossom from friendship to something um, beautiful, romantic, and long lasting. But, once again, please don't force it, don't try to make it happen. You have to understand that the way you feel about somebody could be different than how they feel about you, and that is okay. You have to understand, okay, don't fall. You have to understand that it's not in someone's control. It's not in someone's control. And you just have to accept it. Hi Wayne, yes, I'm this video is inspired by your request. It's not exactly what you asked, but you can totally, I hope that you can totally relate to this. Since you were not in a drawing, you are here. I did love the topic, and I wanted to bring it up. So I'm gonna say this point again, probably for the third time. You cannot come too hard. You cannot push too hard. And the best thing to do is playfulness, and just joking and go for it, and just trying to create an opportunity for romance to happen. And if it doesn't happen, you still have a friend. Or, by the way, sometimes if you try to go from friendship to romance, you can actually lose a friend. But I think that it's worth it, because then you will know the answer instead of suffering and not being able to express yourself. When you love somebody so much, you have so much passion and love and friendship towards them, instead of suppressing this for years, you need to understand, when you give a shot at love, you may lose them as a friend. They may be completely not open to this and not feel right about it, and they may walk away. But I think the risk of give it a shot is worth it. Hi Mark, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, I agree with Jerry saying lust and passion clouds people's in their minds, so they aren't able to see reality until they cool off. Exactly, that is so true. And let me tell you, it's a very pleasant process. I'm not saying that. I would be so hypocritical if I would say, oh my God, this is awful. You should never do this. Well, how do you think I know it? It can be the most amazing, the most elating, the most exciting experience, but it doesn't mean that once you cool off, you will see very compatible person. You may or you may not. You don't know. It's basically a cat in the bag, but if you had that experience, you might as well enjoy it. By any meaning, not trying to, play the monk or be the moral police, because as grown people, most of us are grown, most of us are a little over 18, so most of us will experience all these things. Love as deep feeling. Most of us experience passion as just such. Most of us experienced friendship. So that's life. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you so much. John Whelan is laughing with a lovely super chat in pounds. That is so. Is it? Oh no, it's not pounds. I think it's euros. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. But why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, John? Usually, when people super chat, they comment or ask a question, but I don't mind a good laughter. By the way, John made a good point. When you laugh a lot together, when it's easy, it is definitely a sign of compatibility. For friendship and for romance, when somebody laughs a lot around you and you laugh a lot about them, it just means that your energies are connecting, and it is a great aspect. I could never be with somebody who cannot laugh. I call it a disability. You gotta be able to laugh. It also tells you that you have similar sense of humor, and you have a lot in common. And also, when you laugh a lot, it means that you react to things, you connect on a pretty high level, because the same things make you tingle, make you can't fake. It's very hard to fake real laughter. You can try to make the laughter, but real laughter you cannot fake. No, no, Bill, they do not have to laugh like me. They need to laugh like them. It's difficult to yes, I agree with okay, somebody's writing a comment. Okay, guys. Okay, let's see. Another Mr. John is saying, it is difficult to stay friends after feelings have been expressed and the lady is not on the same page. Yes, I've just mentioned that you may lose your friendship, and she has a full right to not feel the same about you. You may the friendship may not be there after you express your feelings. She might not feel comfortable anymore, but it could be a good way for you to move on. Because if you would not express it, you would be waiting for a very long time to express yourself, and you would be suffering. When she tells you that she doesn't feel the same way, you do nothing but accept it, right? John Whelan, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. John, where are you from? I'm gonna put some bubbles for the Sunday afternoon laughter super chat from John. Where are you from? What part of Europe? Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. Yes, at some point I should announce my videos, but it's very difficult, and I think it's probably part of my personality that I do things when I have the flow to do them. So not so many not so many scheduled live videos. But if you miss the video, you can always watch it later at your convenience. You can comment under the video. Once again, those of you who commenting, who sharing, super chatting, just being active, stuffing the the uh, pushing the likes and doing all of that, um, the top 10 or maybe even top 15 are going to be acknowledged by the end of the month. That will, I feel like it will bring a lot more personal touch, and that would be wonderful to have that. I think my messages are delaying a little bit, but anyway, thank you everyone to sharing your thoughts today, and I truly hope that um, it kind of gives you a perspective and did not discourage you to take chances, to be bold. I watched a wonderful video today. It was called, I forgot. Just a second. I'll tell you what it is. Watched a very inspirational video today myself. It was fantastic. And it was called Good Fortune Favors the Bold. Good Fortune Favors the Bold. It was video by one of their coaches, love coaches. Oh, thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, wow, what a question, Bill. Bill is saying, you are so marvelous. Thank you. Will the Ukrainian lady be first in a relationship to express a desire to get closer? Uh, Probably not. It really depends. She may or may not give you certain signs. Um, it's really a difficult question because she probably won't express it verbally, but she probably will show you certain signs, or will or will not respond to your revelations. Is that good enough as an answer? Usually, if this channel is, we talk about Slavic dating, Ukrainian dating, even though I would love to add more topics so we can connect with more people who can relate. And I'm going to keep the bubbles for Bill's super chat. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, if you talk about feminine women, especially Eastern European women, they probably will not come up to you and say, hey, I think we should be more than that. But on the other hand, they will give you green light. It's going to be indirect, most likely. It's going to be subtle, but if you will have certain ideas or you express yourself, they will either accept it or they will let you know that they cannot. Sometimes it can take a longer time because um, in this world, when we're rushing through everything, okay, let me try to. I hope it doesn't fall. I hope my computer does not break completely. Oh. So, in this world, when everything is quick, everything rushing through, instant gratification, you push a button, you get it. Still, human need time. So it's up to you to find um, to create that connection and execute your ideas and show yourself from the side that she can kind of get that idea. And remember, you cannot force it, you cannot push it. It will either blossom or it will stay as a beautiful friendship. Sometimes the beautiful friendship will stop because when one of the people have strong feeling for somebody and they cannot respond, friendship cannot, it will be very hard for the friendship to blossom unless you get over your feelings. Mm-hmm. Well, Jim, um, I know a little bit about your situation. It's it's a little complex, but yet it's in some ways it's straightforward. So if you want to talk to me sometime, we can make it happen. Um, I'm going to have another drawing for consultation next month. If you want to wait till that, maybe you will be the lucky one. So we can actually talk with you in private into details. It sounds like your situation is complex, but I can make it simple for you once I know all the details. Hello, Milton Grove. I'm sorry, but this question is um, completely out of the topic, and it's a very strange question anyway. Um, I mean, it makes certain sense, but the way you put it is a little bit off. Oh, see. So, if you want me to make a video on your particular question, you can write it below. But I would always give preference to my hardcore supporters from the Patreon collab. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anya. You are so sweet. Thank you. Where are you from? You are so sweet. I appreciate that. I'm happy also to have more ladies on my channel. So if you are a lady and you're not Russian or Ukrainian, please don't feel like this channel is not for you. This channel is for feminine ladies, for ladies who are just naturally feminine. You don't have to be Russian or Ukrainian to watch my channel. You don't have to be American. You can be any nationality. And when I just say Russian or Ukrainian, sometimes translated just as feminine. Soft, beautiful, and feminine. Thank you so much for the kind words, Anya. Oh, you're from Ukraine. Wonderful. Please come more often. So when I share things, from our perspective, you can bring some input. It would be wonderful to have you more on the channel. Do I know you personally? I'm not sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, my dear friends, thank you so much for joining this unexpected, beautiful, rainy afternoon on Sunday. We have a lot more to come. I hope to be able to record and make more live streams. I had a little bit of a rough time this past week. I always try to come out as happy and upbeat, and this is how I am. But I've been going through some struggles, a little physical discomfort, which seem to be getting better. And I cannot wait to go full speed and be able to connect with everyone. And I'm looking forward for our Zoom call on Wednesday. Thank you so much for your support. Bill and John, thank you so much for hopping on a live stream and supporting it with a super chat today. Thank you everyone who wrote meaningful comments. Thank you everyone for the kind words and video suggestions. Enjoy your Sunday, and I will see you very, very soon. All of you who put a like, comment under the video, and share the video will be acknowledged by the end of the month with some little but very lovely rewards. So I know some people do not love the bubbles, but guess what? We gotta have them. So thank you. I will see you very soon.